Hi friends, welcome to Technical RP. This video we are going to discuss about some of the interview questions, real-time interview questions and the solutions. The first one is, what is the function to randomize the items of a list in place? Suppose I have a list with some values, how I can get a randomized value from the shuffled list. So this is the function. So just I'm running on it. So this is the list. I'm adding package or library import random. The random is an inbuilt library, so I'm adding on it. Just I'm adding. This is my list. The list has 2 comma 18 comma 8 comma 4. Just I'm printing a list before suppling. So again I'm printing after this I done random. So in this way I'm printing 6 times. So this is so prior suppling you can see 2 18 8 4. After suppling it's have 18 2 4 8, then again 18 2 8 4, then again 18 2 4 8, then again 18. So this is the way the suppling has been happening using a random package. So this is the function which is having randomly changing the numbers. Now what is the second one? The second one is, what is the best way to split a string in Python? So how we can split string in Python? Suppose this is my, so usually when people know the .NET and C#, we can use the same split function to break a string into substrings and on the define separator. So it returns the list of all words present in input string. Here you can see this is my string and just I am splitting test.split. Once the split will happen, so this is my output. Once the splitting completed, this is my output of the splitted area. So what is the third question? What are virtual environments? So usually the virtual environment in Python is whenever we are trying to start a development in your first time in Python, so we would create a virtual environment. These virtual environments are Python developers can call as isolated environment. So it can run, debug, you can install, or else you can import packages using PAP installation. So whatever it may be, it will create a separate virtual environment. So it's isolate your interpreter with a set of libraries and settings. Together with PAP installation, it allows to develop, deploy and run multiple applications on a single host, each with their own version of the Python environment. Suppose I'm installing a package pandas. So import pandas, for example. So when I'm importing pandas, so my version, if I run that, my version is, for example, 3.6.1. so this this 3.6.1 will be created as a virtual environment. So once I run the pandas, this virtual environment will be created with 3.6.1. This is the latest version. So in the same way, virtual environment will create for all the libraries within the physical machine. The next one is what is the function of self. Suppose when we are writing the function, for example, so this is the function. Okay. So in this function, when I am writing function, first I am using self. Second thing is two arguments. So in real time, whenever we are writing function, we are using self only. How this self will work? Suppose I am creating one base function. Import string compare. So this is my base function. If this is my base class. This is my base class. I'm inherited here. If I inherited here, so just I'm using inside the string comparison. I have many functions. Suppose my function name is string match. So I'm using string match argument 1 and argument 2. So instead of using string comparison dot string match, I can directly use self dot string match, because string comparison class has already have string match and test1, test2, some 3 functions. So these 3 functions I cannot do directly, so I'm using string comparison dot string match. So instead of that, I'm using self dot string match. So I can easily use the keyword self and I can invoke the function of string match. So this is the way the self keyword will be worked. So self is a variable that represents the instance of the object of itself. The object itself it will instance. This is passed to the method as a hidden parameter that is defined by an object. But in Python it is declared and passed explicitly. It is the first argument that gets created in the instance of a class A and the parameter to the method and passed automatically. It refers to the separate instance of the variable for individual objects. So when you see that, when you declare the method object A object and method A, it's called as Python internally convert into as class A dot method object A argument 1. So this is one way. Another way you can use and inherit your variables as well using self variables. Your functions and your methods you can inherit and invoke through self method. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching this, and we will see next video in some of the lines.